A brief note about our economic impact. We do strive to engage in events and partnerships that will have only a positive effect on the local economy. We do an analysis of the overall year-round current and projected economic impact that this proposed special use district would entail is so vast that we really didn't have the time to put together something like that could show the proposed impact in the future. But there's also been some question in regards to our taxes. Founders Ranch pays both property and gross receipts taxes directly to Torrance County. And a complete and fully detailed economic impact report on the property's largest event, which is End of Trail, as well as an impact analysis for facility use from Red Frog Events was submitted to you for your review as well. Some key impacts, or some key, yes?
Bill, do we need to call a recess?
I suggest we do a little wastewater.
Wastewater. We need some
a recess.
waste management plan.
Okay, we'll have a recess for another 10 minutes, I guess. Be plenty enough. Thank you.
You have to make a motion.
Motion to take a 10-minute recess.
I'll second.
Those in favor say aye. 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 Motion aye. We'll be back in a few.
Water,
When
there's
the
about water in there.
presentation is finished, a board member asked me about how much time there would be for public comment. And according to the sheet that I have here, we're looking at about an hour of public comment in regards to if you guys want to have a recess for lunch or not.
Mr. Chairman, may we have a discussion about the time frame and that's exactly what he was talking about how much longer it will take to finish the presentation, and then do we have any idea how many people intend to speak for or against? Is that
There, I can tell you that there's about 10 minutes tops left.
well, sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay. There's about 10 minutes left in the
If we
presentation.
had known, we'd have just finished it.
Well, as I said, Mr. Larson, we added up the time that was allotted between people giving their time to someone else. And as far as speakers go, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 people who wish to make comment for or against. Yeah, the strict time adds up to 58 minutes, and then I still have, my report to give you.
For now, let's move along.
Some economic, in regards back to our economic impact, there are a few key points that I want to point out. As I said initially, any decision that we make, we always make sure that it will have a positive impact on the local community in terms of economic impact. Red Frog Events, when we went into negotiations with them to use Founders Ranch as a venue for the Warrior Dash, one of the things we required was that they provide us with the estimated economic impact. The survey analysis that they provided us indicates that the average Warrior Dash event generates $2.7 million in local spending.
Can't tell by the books.
2011 economic impact of End of Trail. A little information about economic impact reports. Typically, the numbers are exaggerated. And in economic impacts of the past, there's a variable and a percentage, and how certain multipliers are incorporated in to have a better look, to make it look a little better than it actually is. And I'm being honest with you about that. That's a standard of economic impacts. It needs to be said that every economic impact ever performed before 2011 incorporated the use of multipliers. I personally compiled the 2011 economic impact without the use of multipliers of any kind, because I wanted to have as close to a real representation of every penny brought into the Tri-County area as a result of End of Trail. This is true data. It is not inflamed in any way. The 2011 economic impact of Endo Trail was $3 million, just over $3 million. Local hotels, motels, and campgrounds benefited as well. I won't go through all of the amounts here. Their automobile fuel was purchased locally. There were supplies purchased at local grocery and convenience stores. Local restaurants, diners, and delis obviously benefited as well. RV and vehicle repairs, site preparation and equipment is a direct cost of SASS for hosting the event. Advertising costs, and local contract labor. Certificate of insurance has always been one of our requirements, and I've submitted to you a copy of that. I noticed, actually we didn't, upon further examination, it still has an old planning and zoning official's name attached to that certificate, but we'll get that corrected to where it simply states Torrance County. And Torrance County is included as additionally insured, as your interest may appear. We've submitted letters of support. We've also received additional ones that we'll submit in time for it to be escalated to the county commission's officers. But included in your packets were letters of support from the Edgewood Police Department, Chamber of Commerce, some local businesses, the Baton Military Academy, and various other letters of support. We also submitted a petition of support. You have copies of all the signatures, and that petition contains 613 signatures of support. And that concludes our presentation. Thank you for your time. See, I was under 10 minutes, and consideration. So we look forward now to any questions and answers that we can address any other issues or concerns any further.
All right. But thank you, Misty, for your hard work on getting this presented to us. Thank you.